Why exactly did the Wii U underperform? This console generation has been very interesting because I think a lot of people had it in their heads that there was going to be like a pattern repeat because people had created this fan fiction narrative that Nintendo had never, ever, ever released two successful platforms in a row. That the pattern would continue and that the Switch 2 would be a massive decline from the Switch 1. Spoiler alert, it didn't happen. But the justification these people used to push this mindset, to push this narrative, is that they looked at the Wii U. They tried to use the Wii U to push this idea that the Switch 2 would fail. And I do think we really do need to take a deep dive into why the Wii U actually underperformed because I feel like people really strongly misrepresent what actually happened in this scenario and how in the long term it was not relevant in the slightest because when you look at everything else Nintendo did. When you look at like all the other consoles Nintendo released, when you look at the Wii, the DS, the 3DS, the Switch, and now the Switch 2, what you see is that every single one of these platforms was extremely successful. Technically, we haven't had a Nintendo console that's underperformed since like the GameCube. And that thing was going up against the DVD player that was the PS2. So, why exactly did the Wii U underperform? What was the real reason behind it?